You know what I think we're gonna do right now, guys, is something I've never done before, and that is do the Kilimanjaro Safari right after a rainstorm, or actually kind of still during a rainstorm. It's drizzling a little bit, but there's lightning going on. But I heard that the animals are super active after a rainstorm, so I want to head on over to the safari. I got a fast pass, and we're gonna go check that out. But I'm only gonna film fun parts, you know, like if because the whole thing's like half an hour long, so I'm only gonna do bits and pieces if I see some real active animals. So hopefully luck is on our side and we'll get some good shots.
I promise you this, it's going to fly by. It'll be a great time. It'll seem like 20 minutes. Do we have any returning safari guests? Anybody been with us before? Woo! Well, fantastic. Welcome back. You certainly have changed since the last time I saw you.
For the better?
Absolutely. Okay. Much more handsomer than last time.
Yes.
I don't think that's a word, handsomer. Anyway, any first-time safari riders never been on with us? Oh, well, Jumbo, welcome aboard. I promise you this, it'll be the best safari you have seen all day. Hide really well with their natural surroundings. In fact, that's the #1 form of defense, is to be able to hide from predators. The okapi has black and white striping on its legs, which does resemble a zebra. But the okapi is actually a relative of the giraffe, named the ghost of the forest. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and if you look real quickly right here, folks, that's bamboo. Yeah. But right over there, there's some greater kudu. Now, they are almost impossible to see because they're so well hidden. They look like giant deer. You see them up there? Yeah. They actually get rather large. They can be about 55 inches tall at the shoulder. The male kudus are going to weigh somewhere around 750 pounds. Yeah, you say that backwards. Reach a weight of nearly 5,500 pounds. Now they are actually really aggressive and very territorial, folks.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Oh, I see some splashing in the water. Yep, there's another hippo or two over there. When you see a group of hippos like this, it's actually called a bloat of hippos. Unlike the board game, though, folks, they do not eat marbles. Nope, they are vegetarians out in the wild. And even though Walt Disney did portray them as graceful animals in the animated feature-length film Fantasia, I'm sad to report they really do not dance ballet. They're not good swimmers either. They navigate through the water by walking or running along the bottom. Those nesting birds on those islands over there, those are called pink-backed pelicans. Those powerful predators will reach a growth length of about 16 feet. They'll weigh approximately 500 pounds apiece. This is one of those bridges, folks, when stuff goes down, it doesn't come back up, you know what I mean? Also known as the painted dogs of Africa. And they look real cute and cuddly, don't they? Everybody say, "Aww." Yeah, they fooled you because that's actually the most successful and fiercest hunters in Africa. They are pack hunters, and they chase their prey down till the prey drops from exhaustion. They're led by an alpha male and an alpha female. Once they catch their prey, they will devour them bone and all in less than 30 minutes. They actually don't bark like other dogs either. They make a high-pitched chirping sound that sounds a lot like a squeaky toy. The beautiful animals that are sitting over here are some of my personal favorites. Those are sable antelopes, folks. They might look familiar because the sable antelope is actually the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Once they bake in the sun, though, they become hard like concrete. Animals with horns like them because they can sharpen their horns on them. While the elephants really like them because they'll use them as scratching posts. Look at the baby giraffe over here and mama.
She's like, "Excuse me,
mama.
A little privacy."
Of course, giraffes are the tallest animals on land, folks. They'll reach heights of anywhere from 16 to 20 feet tall. Domesticated them. And those horns of theirs will reach lengths of somewhere between 3 and 4 feet long apiece. The horns are actually hollow. They have a honeycomb-shaped pattern which allows blood to circulate and flow through their horns, which helps to regulate their body temperature and keep them nice and cool during the heat of the day. Notice the shape of the elephant's ear. It's said that the shape mimics the shape of the continent of Africa. When they flap their ears like that, it's actually like their built-in air conditioning unit. They fan cool air over their backs to help keep them nice and cool.
The music, it's awesome.
Well, there's a male elephant. There's sure to be some females not too far away, so let's go see if we can't find them. Trusty here. Been around a long time, old and beat up, but still here. Rest assured, it's perfectly safe, folks, I hope. And there's nothing to worry about, I think. So hopefully we can make it across, all right? As I said, folks, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Perfectly safe. All right, right above us here, some remnants of the old East African Railroad. And underneath there is the red clay pits here. As we turn this corner, on the left-hand side are the greater flamingos. They're the largest and the lightest pink of all the flamingo families, reaching heights of nearly 5 feet tall. Oh, look, there's a few little fuzzy gray flamingo chicks down there, folks. They get their pink coloration from their diets of brine shrimp and other sea creatures rich in vitamin A, beta-carotene. Over here are some white-bearded wildebeest, folks. They get their name from the Afrikaans language, which is the language of the South African Dutch settlers. Translated, wildebeest really means wild beast, so not much of a stretch there. They can reach numbers in their large herds of up to 1.5 million. And, oh, folks, there's a baby elephant right over there. You see it? That's quite a treat there, folks. Oh, wow. Look how adorable. Oh, man, that is awesome. All right, folks, right up here is a viewing platform put in place by the wardens here at Harambe, featuring some contraband that have been confiscated from illegal poachers and hunters. Ivory tusks from the elephants and those rhino horns there. Serves as a sad reminder that even with our efforts to conserve and protect these animals on reserves just like this all across the globe, there are still hundreds of thousands of elephants and rhinos poached every year. And those beautiful animals are called bantavaks. Now, sadly, they're virtually extinct out in the wild, so reserves like this are about the only place you can see them anymore. Now, lions do live together in families called prides, folks. The alpha male's main job is to protect the pride along with any little cubs that may come along. While the female lionesses, their main job is to hunt cooperatively to bring home the family dinner every night. And they're pretty docile during the daytime hours, pretty inactive. They're really only active about 4 to 5 hours a day, and that's after the sun sets. Feet and snouts, they are excellent diggers. Hakuna Matata, warthogs. Here come the parade of the ostriches, folks. Dun, 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 dun. Why did the ostrich cross the road?
To hold up the tour.
Exactly. Exactly. You've heard that one before.
No.
Largest birds on the planet right here, folks. They can reach heights of anywhere from 6 to 7.5 feet tall. And they can run pretty fast too, at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. They do have wings, but luckily they don't fly. It'd be kind of scary if they did. They use those wings to help change direction as they run. Another great view of those white rhinos there. Now I know why those ostriches were hanging around too, because directly in front of us to the right hand side, there's a nest of ostrich eggs down there, folks. Now the storks, those are not the same storks that delivered Dumbo to Mrs. Jumbo. Those are carnivorous birds, which means they're meat eaters. They eat mainly fish and frogs and turtles and, yes, even smaller birds. While the oryx over here, I mean, look at those horns. Wow. You wouldn't want to catch the wrong end of those. They're actually more accustomed to the dry, arid climates of the North African deserts, regions such as Egypt, They are actually really famous for being able to go long periods of time, even as long as up to 9 months, on a single drink of water. Kwa harini, which means to go well. So let's give it a try one time, everybody. Kwa harini.
Kwa harini.
You're going to be speaking Swahili in no time. So friends, go well and go wild. Have a great adventure out there today. And from me to you, a great big asante sana. Thank you. Thanks,
guys. Looks like we are back in stock for the Banshees. They're here. So it's been a while since I've checked up on it. I mean, I didn't expect them to be sold out for very long, but they and as you can see, there's like there's not much of a line. So in fact, there's like no line. There's 5 people, 6 people up there. So yeah, but that doesn't mean the craze has died down. They are still popular. A lot of fun. Her and her brother and her parents came all the way from Canada. So we love our Canadian muffins. We love all our muffins. I'm glad I got to meet them. But you guys, I think that's going to do it for me here at a rainy Animal Kingdom today. I will be back tomorrow, and I have no idea. I say tomorrow, I'm actually coming back Sunday, but for you it's tomorrow. I have no idea where I'm going to go because, yeah, David Reynolds is coming into town, and we're gonna do all sorts of shenanigans. I just don't know where we're going. So we'll figure it out, and I'll be back. See you guys tomorrow.